Ken Smith's Kentucky. Ken Smith's Kentucky, a serious fishing machine. Whether you're fishing on your own or the whole family wants to be involved, the Kentucky is the right line hauler for you. Ken prides himself on the quality of his Kentucky and offers you the whole package: hauler, winch, line and reel, traces and board. He can tailor-make a package according to your requirements, and the Kentucky hauler comes complete with the owner's ID engraved on the keel. The editor of the Bay Fisher wrote in an article in the magazine, "The Kentucky has a proven record." Ken Smith's family has been fishing the Wanganui coastline for 4 generations, and Ken was introduced to his first longline hauler in the early 70s. The first model Ken encountered was brought to Wanganui by the late Fred Snowden. It had been developed in Tangi Moana by a couple of keen old fishermen. The originals were made out of sheet metal. Today the Kentucky is a one-piece rotational moulded polyethylene body. All New Zealanders have dreamed of a machine like this. Now you can own one. If you want to catch good fish, use good bait. The time you spend taking a little extra care with your bait will show in the final catch. When using squid, always choose white squid. If it doesn't look good enough for you to eat, the fish won't want it either. Cut your squid bait on a rectangle and cotton it on to the hook so the fish can't steal your bait. The last bit of cotton is wound around the nylon line to secure it. When using kawai or mullet as shown here, remove any scales. This method of preparing bait is also used with bonito. Make a cut at the tail end of the fish, then cut slots across the fish down to the backbone. Then, starting at the tail end, cut the baits off, taking care with the knife. Once again, tie your bait on. While this might take 5 minutes longer, it will pay dividends by increasing your catch later on. Cut octopus in slices across the tentacle and then just hook once through the upper half so that it dangles and looks tempting and tasty to a hungry fish. On all 3 types of bait, you will notice that a part of the barb on the hook is protruding. Your hook will not catch fish if it's buried deep in the bait. No matter what sort of bait you choose, make certain it's fresh. Experiment with your bait to find out what the popular flavour of the day is. Fish can be fussy too. Place your baited traces on the board ready for launch. One of the major features and advantages of the Kentucky is its steering fin. Whichever way the current is running, just by choosing the correct hole on the delta, you can counteract drift and allow the Kentucky to tack into the wind and waves. The line is connected to the steering fin with a stainless D-shackle. Using a fully charged battery, set your timer for the length of time you want your machine to travel for. For instance, 20 minutes would equal around 1 kilometre. This will vary, of course, according to conditions and current. Remember to secure your lid well. There is a right and a wrong way to launch your Kentucky. Always ensure there's sufficient water for the machine to float. If your machine does get caught, make sure you clear all sand from your propeller so it can spin freely. Once you launch your Kentucky, by keeping tension on your line, you're in control of the machine. You're forcing the delta to work, similar to the reins on a horse. The Kentucky must be controlled through the surf. Once through the surf, still holding tension on the line, walk back up the beach and attach your sinker between the crimps and proceed to put on the traces. Attach the pre-baited traces. Here we see sea harvester clips. Do take care, as the line is moving, not to get snagged on any of the hooks. Hold up the line so that the baits are not dragging through the sand. Here, traces are being attached with triangles. Now your line is out and you're fishing. Sit back, relax and enjoy the beach. Generally around 1 hour is sufficient time for a set. Any longer and distressed fish become an inviting meal for a shark or barracuda. Now comes the exciting part, bringing in your fish. If you can see a big fish coming through the surf, make sure you keep tension on the line. Don't lift the line high out of the water, your fish could flip off. Wait until it reaches the sand before you lift and unhook it. Always release undersized fish. If you hold the undersized fish upright, gently remove the hook and release it upright, the fish will have a much better chance of survival to grow bigger and hop on your line another day. Once your line is in and your fish are all safely on the beach, get to your Kentucky as soon as possible. Don't let it crash about in the waves. Retrieve it as soon as you can. Always wash the salt water off all of your gear when you get home. Ken Smith's Kentucky, a serious fishing machine made with pride in New Zealand by a fisherman for fishermen. If you're serious about quality and family fishing fun, then let the Kentucky family take your family fishing. If you'd like to know more, visit our website at www.kentucky.co.nz.